Do you dread working on your bookkeeping for your business? Have you neglected it and now it seems like a project that you'll never be able to tackle? We all know how essential it is to have accurate and timely financial statements so that you can make sound business decisions. But your bookkeeping doesn't have to be dreadful. If you take some pretty simple steps, you can change your bookkeeping to be a much easier task that you can handle and have the knowledge and understanding of your business that you need to be successful. In today's podcast episode, I'll help you create a process for doing your own bookkeeping that will help you feel less stress and anxiety while eliminating the dread that many business owners feel when they think about bookkeeping for their business. When you decided to start your own business, bookkeeping may not have been the first thing that excited you, and you're not alone. Most business owners are busy running their businesses, and they don't take the time to keep up with their bookkeeping. Whether you're a self-employed individual, a solopreneur, entrepreneur, mompreneur, freelancer, small business owner, bookkeeper, or virtual assistant, you may be thinking that bookkeeping takes up a lot of time. It's easy to put off, but if you take some time to implement the steps that I mentioned in this episode, you'll stop dreading your bookkeeping and find that it is possible to simply make your bookkeeping easy. You're listening to the Mastering Your Small Business Finances podcast, where we get straight to the point on topics that ultimately affect your bottom line. That's right, as an entrepreneur with a small business, money management, growth, marketing, they all affect your bottom line. I'm your host, Chris Ponick. I'm a certified public accountant, and I've been helping small business owners like you navigate and easily understand these complicated topics for over 25 years. I'm a wife, a mom, a grandmother, and a small business owner myself, so I know your time is valuable. In my free time, I make the best sugar cookies and have mastered an amazing chocolate chip cookie recipe. And that's not just my opinion. You're in the right place. I promise your time will be well spent here. Each week, you'll gain confidence and clarity while making a successful impact on your business and grow your bottom line. Get comfy, grab a cookie, and let's get straight to the point with this week's episode. Hey there! If you're a business owner who wants to take your business to the next level, you're building your business, and you're serious about growing your business to your first 6 figures, trending towards multiple 6 figures, or even 7 figures, I want to invite you to join me in a free consultation call. I've created a business strategy and growth program that is the program that you need that helps you take your business to the next level. It sets the foundation for you to build, grow, and scale your dream business for the long term. It's for you if you are a business owner who desires to build a successful business and you want to do it in the most accelerated, streamlined, and sustainable way, and in a way that aligns with your life and the impact that you want to make with your business. I'm really proud of the work that my clients and I do in this program and the transformation that happens for my clients through this one-on-one consulting process so that they can fully reach their dreams, set the foundation for their business, and create belief and actions to achieve what is possible by taking control and understanding their business, which leads to a balanced and more fulfilled life. There are limited spots available because of the very high level of support included in this program, and because I'm also very serious about helping my clients get results. I'm helping clients get their businesses started, be more profitable, set strategies to move their business forward, and take control of their business while allowing them the balance and ability to enjoy their personal life. Your business finances are impacted by much more than just your bookkeeping and financial knowledge. You need a solid business foundation. During your consultation session, we'll work together to go over where you currently are in your business and where you'd like to see yourself and your business in the future. If this sounds like you, I want you to sign up for one of my free consultation sessions. And if you're at a place where you know that you're ready for this level of business strategy, coaching, mentorship, and support with high-level business discussions that will give you the exact next steps and the ability to reach your goals and achievements, let's get on a call so that we can talk about and see what's possible for you and your business this year. You can go to financialadventure.com/contact-us to schedule your call today. I'll post a link in the show notes for you as well. Welcome back. Do you feel stressed or anxious when you think about doing your bookkeeping? Do you think that doing your bookkeeping for your business is annoying or frustrating? If so, you're not alone. After all, unless your business is doing bookkeeping for others and you love working with numbers like I do, you probably have a business providing a product or service other than bookkeeping that lights you up. Your business should get you excited. As the saying goes, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. But that doesn't excuse you from having control and understanding your business finances. This is a crucial part of owning a business. It's an essential part of your business that needs to be done, even if you think it's a waste of time. Did you know that cash flow is one of the major reasons that businesses fail? As a business owner, you need to understand and manage your business finances. This means keeping accurate accounting records and having your bookkeeping up to date. When you have your bookkeeping under control and you're able to utilize your financial statements to make sound business decisions, you're setting your business up for success. I want to dive a little deeper into why it's so essential for you to be making good business decisions based on your financial statements. Making decisions in your business is hard, even if you don't have accurate financial information helping you make the decisions. How would you know if you could afford to make a large purchase, spend money on an expense, or if you needed that money for the cash flow to carry on the business? Would you know when and how much additional inventory you need? How would you know how much money you could allocate to an expense such as advertising in a month? Should you hire an employee? And do you have enough cash flow to pay all of your bills? What if you would make an expensive mistake like not paying your bills or your taxes on time, which would result in late fees, penalties, and interest? What if you didn't know who owes you money or had customers who are not paying on time? You wouldn't know who to follow up with or charge late fees to. What if you forgot to invoice your customers and you were giving your work away for free? You could also be paying for expenses that you no longer need or that you've stopped using altogether. All of these poor decisions add up and can impact your cash flow. If you don't have the proper financial information, you're making decisions for your business blindly. As time passes and you don't keep up with your bookkeeping, it gets harder to find the time to work on this now more significant bookkeeping project or task. The bigger you feel this bookkeeping project gets, the more that you'll find the feelings of dread building up, and you'll want to tackle it even less. Just like any other chore, like doing the laundry, cleaning the house, or the garage. If you do a little bit at a time, it doesn't pile up and it's much easier to keep up with. All right, so how can you make your bookkeeping easy and avoid that awful dreaded feeling? What if bookkeeping was just easy? What if I told you it could be easy? Your mindset will change as you develop processes to make your bookkeeping easy, and you can do this in just 4 simple steps. The first step is to make sure you have a bookkeeping system that you're comfortable with, you're able to use efficiently, and it doesn't cause you to feel overwhelmed from the start. You could be using a pen and paper method, keeping track of everything manually using an Excel or a Google spreadsheet, or a computerized software system like QuickBooks Desktop or QuickBooks Online. Think about the system that you're currently using. Are you happy with it? If not, what would you like to utilize instead? Do you understand the system that you're using, or are you ready to make a switch? You need to make sure that the bookkeeping system that you're using is working for you and that you're able to stay current and maintain it. The most highly recommended solution I have for the business owners that I work with is QuickBooks Online. There are many different QuickBooks Online solutions available, starting at about $20 per month. If you're interested in learning more about getting QuickBooks Online for your business, you can go to financialadventure.com/QuickBooks, and you can also receive 30% off of your first 6 months. So the second step is to automate as much of your bookkeeping process as possible. I know this can be harder if you're utilizing a manual bookkeeping system, which is one of the reasons that I recommend a software system like QuickBooks Online. With this option, you're able to import bank transactions and easily categorize them and enter them into your books with one simple click. This also provides real-time records so that you can see exactly where your business stands financially. Once each transaction is entered, you can view it in many different areas and reports, such as your profit and loss report. You can track your invoices and your accounts receivable to ensure that you're getting paid from customers on time. And you'll know exactly which bill payments you need to pay and when they're due. You can easily view your financial statements, which include your balance sheet and your profit and loss, with a click of a button, and you'll have everything ready to go for tax preparation at the end of the year. This gives you a complete picture of your finances and tells the story of how your business is doing. You can also set up multiple users, including your accountant and/or your tax preparer, and each user can access your file anywhere that they have an internet connection, making it easy to work on. The third step is to create processes that save you time as well as a routine that you can stick to. Set aside a regular time to do your bookkeeping. You could choose daily, weekly, bi-weekly, or even on a monthly basis. I don't recommend you wait more than 1 month to do your bookkeeping, but you need to find a solution that will work best for you. Schedule this time on your calendar to do your bookkeeping and include other important deadlines as well. Don't let anything take priority over this time, and don't put it off. When you procrastinate, it only makes doing your bookkeeping worse, so make it easy on yourself by sticking to your schedule. You may find that by doing a little bookkeeping at a time works best for your schedule. If this is the case and you're utilizing a system like QuickBooks Online, maybe you could go into your bank feeds every day for a few minutes and add each transaction. If you need to schedule a more significant amount of time once a week, you could take care of those same transactions weekly rather than doing them daily. Preparation and organization are going to be key to simplifying your bookkeeping. When you do your bookkeeping on a more frequent basis, it'll help you to remember what each of the transactions are for. Don't let your bookkeeping pile up. Not only is it harder to get caught up, but you'll also have a more challenging time remembering what each of the transactions were for. You want to save yourself time whenever you can by eliminating any unnecessary tasks. One way to do this is to make sure that you're keeping your personal and your business finances separate. When you do this, you won't have any additional personal transactions that take you additional time to record. Also, make sure that you don't complicate things. Keep everything simple, including your chart of accounts. When you keep the categories that you need to choose from when you're recording your transactions simple and straightforward, it makes it easier to select which account to use when you're recording your transactions. Lastly, step 4 is to reconcile and review your bookkeeping on a monthly basis. You'll need to make sure that you're reconciling your accounts every month. To do this, have your statements handy and don't file them away until you've reconciled them. By reconciling and reviewing your financial statements every month, you'll be able to find errors sooner, ensure that you have all of your transactions recorded, and ask questions when you're not familiar with how to record something, or if you're having a hard time understanding how your business is doing. You'll soon have information like which months are your higher sales months, or when you need to plan or save your money for slower months. It will help you understand your cash flow and ensure that you have consistent and accurate data for making those sound business decisions. If you know that you don't want to do your own bookkeeping, it's best to realize this sooner than later. Be honest with yourself and hire a bookkeeper to help you. They can save you valuable time so that you can put more effort into running your business. You may find that a bookkeeper could actually save you money. Take some time to figure out what your time is worth and how much time you would spend on your bookkeeping. Once you have this figure, compare it to what you would need to pay a bookkeeper to do your bookkeeping for you. If you do decide to hire a bookkeeper, make sure that you are still taking time to review your financial statements on a monthly basis. If you have questions, ask your bookkeeper or your accountant so that you can learn from them as you go. When your bookkeeping is up to date, just think about how much more satisfying your business will be, as well as the peace of mind that you'll have knowing everything is accurate and you can make sound business decisions from this data. Having your bookkeeping up to date in this last part of the year will also help you to make good tax decisions and have strategies in place so that you can save money on your taxes. You can see if your net income is higher than the last year, and if it would be beneficial for you to include a larger expense that you've been thinking about making this year. Knowing if this is the best year for you to take that expense could save you some substantial taxes. But if your bookkeeping isn't up to date, you won't have this availability to strategize and make good decisions before the end of the year. To help ensure your bookkeeping is up to date and accurate before the end of the year, I'm holding a bookkeeping bootcamp workshop for you to attend. I know it can be easy to put your bookkeeping off, and I hope the 4 steps that I mentioned in this podcast will help you develop an easy bookkeeping system that you can maintain. But if you need additional help, I'm here for you. As a CPA, business strategist, and coach, I help business owners just like you to ensure that you have up-to-date and accurate financial statements. In this workshop, you'll have a chance to either get started with your bookkeeping, catch up on your bookkeeping, or just make sure you have your bookkeeping system set up properly so that you can make smart business decisions during these last few months of the year. This workshop is great for business owners as well as bookkeepers who want to streamline their procedures as well. I offer workshops like this throughout the year, and you can go to financialadventure.com/workshop to sign up for this current Bookkeeping Bootcamp workshop today. I'll post links to this and other valuable resources for business owners and bookkeepers where you're listening to this podcast and in the show notes. And you know I'm going to ask, what's at least one thing that you'll take away from this episode that will help your business succeed and grow your bottom line? If you need some accountability, join our private Facebook community and post your action item. We'd love to support you. Thanks for taking the time to tune into this episode of Mastering Your Small Business Finances. If you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed creating it for you, I'd love for you to give it a 5-star rating and subscribe to the show so you never miss an episode. Visit financialadventure.com for the show notes, links from this episode, and while you're there, leave a comment if you have a topic you're interested in learning more about that affects your bottom line. If you're looking for a community where you can ask questions and get feedback about your small business, join my private Facebook group. You can find the links to this group and more on financialadventure.com. And remember, any financial information shared on this podcast is not to be considered professional, financial, or tax advice and should not be solely relied upon. Please consult your CPA or tax advisor for an opinion on your specific circumstances. I'm looking forward to having you tune in next time. Until then, dream big, follow your heart, and love what you do.